When the weather is so cool in the mornings, I really start to get a taste for pancakes, especially on the weekends. And so today I'll show you how my husband makes my favorite pancakes. I think I can do a pretty good job at it too. They're really easy and they're full of nutrition. So to start with, I've got 1 cup of whole wheat flour, but it's not the conventional whole wheat flour. This is white whole wheat flour. It comes from hard wheat. It has all the same nutritional benefits of whole wheat flour, but it's much lighter and the texture is much finer, so you don't get that heavy, dense texture in your finished product. So if you have children, you can get extra nutrients into them by using the white whole wheat flour. So I put 1 cup into a sifter over a bowl, and I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a little bit of nutmeg and cinnamon, about 1/8 of a teaspoon each. And I did put some salt in there too with the baking powder. And then I'm just going to sift it right into my bowl. And then I also have 1 1/3 cups of milk measured out. And you can use dairy or non-dairy. Both work just fine in these pancakes. And to that, I'm going to add a tablespoon of oil and a teaspoon of actually local maple syrup. And that'll just give a little bit of sweetness to it. But before I add it, I'm going to put in about 1/4 cup of ground up rolled oats. So these are just rolled oats that I put into my blender, or you could use your food processor too, and just whirl it up until you get this nice powder. So I'm going to put that in my bowl along with 1/4 cup of really finely chopped walnuts. And I toasted these walnuts first just in a 350-degree oven for 5 or 6 minutes is all it takes. And then I just chopped them up really, really fine. So I'll give that a little bit of a whisk, and then I'll whisk my liquid ingredients up a little bit. Now what I like to do is have this dry ingredient mixture ready to go. You can make several batches, put them into containers and freeze them, or put them into little zip top, freezer strength zip top bags, and have them in the freezer ready to go, so it makes your pancake making so much faster. So let's put this liquid mixture right into the flour mixture, and then just let it sit for a few minutes before you start making your pancakes. So maybe while you're preheating your pan or your griddle, this can just be sitting aside. And then just bake them in your griddle the way you do any other kind of pancake, and you get these really nice, fluffy pancakes, and they're ready for a little bit of syrup. And they're ready to eat. So look at how fast that breakfast came together. I'm Sue Doden, sharing good food for good life 365.